Hey guys, what's up? Decline here. Last time I said no girl came to save me. I'll expand on that a little. I accepted that. I am going to save myself. I decided I will become desirable. I will become attractive. That's my new mindset. Whatever it takes, I will do whatever it takes. I'll be a little reckless even. I already am. Not many guys will take the same path that I'm taking, but, well, I'm gonna do what it takes. What changed my mindset compared to, say, pre-2022 was realizing that there was truly no hope, that it really was not going to happen, that nothing is ever going to happen. Nobody is out there who would actually want me in this condition, in this state, who'd actually truly desire me. And even if there were opportunities, even if there were girls who expressed some level of interest in me, it was never serious enough. It was never enough. I was only gonna be wasting my time being led on, being used, or just things that aren't real, I was just something to pass the time. Or it's like those job interviews. They call you up and they bring you in for an interview knowing full well that they're not impressed and they're not going to hire you, and they waste your time, and yet they accuse you of wasting their time, and they just get your hopes up for nothing when they had no intention of ever hiring you. I accepted reality, and that now I need to take action to change my situation, because there's nothing else I can do. This isn't Welcome to the NHK, one of my favourite animes that I watched when I was a teenager. There's no Misaki, some strange girl with her own problems, pretty messed up, who comes to save this sad, isolated main character, who comes out of nowhere and wants this character and decides to save him. That was a work of fiction. That was a fantasy. That was a book, an anime. Of course, for most people in real life, they do just randomly meet a girl. It does just happen. Most people are not like those PUAs who make 1,000 approaches or 15,000 approaches. It's not like that. For most people, it just happens. And a few girls could have been that person, but they weren't. That one that I spent 1.5 years talking to, that I was going to go and visit, yeah, maybe I had thought, yeah, I was going to be saved, but no. I was never valuable enough, never worth enough to generate enough interest to actually get over the line. There were opportunities where things went badly, where things messed up, where I messed up, and I probably could have played my cards better and gotten an outcome. But guess what? I stuff everything up because it was impossible for me. I'm too useless to get anywhere. I'm too undesirable for women to be tolerant of whatever mistakes I make. It was always going to be difficult to convert those opportunities into outcomes because I'm too worthless. Last year, all hope was extinguished. The final embers burnt out. After a certain failed opportunity with one girl in particular, I knew that it wasn't going to happen for me. Nothing would ever change. I might get some more occasional opportunities or interest from girls, but it's just going to be the same thing, not getting anywhere, having my time wasted, and probably being led on or used for just something to pass the time. It'd never amount to anything. I'd only ever get my hopes up to be disappointed. Would I even want to keep going through that repeatedly? And it felt like good opportunities like that one were not going to show up anymore. It would become increasingly difficult to find good opportunities as I aged, and no opportunity is ever going to be repeated exactly the same. It's not like these girls are going to show up again. It's not like an identical situation is going to show up. It's going to be a different situation, and I'll screw it up in a different way. I was never going to get a chance for a rerun. I had ran through the deck of cards in my life, and there was nothing left. I could wait and hope for the next big opportunity that might never come. I couldn't tolerate this existence anymore. I couldn't imagine being in the same position years later, 10 years later, but that would be inevitable with the way things were going. Nothing would change unless I changed. I decided to take action, and that's what I'm doing. I know what I want in my life, and I'm working towards it. I will increase my value in the dating market because that's the only way I'm ever going to get to where I want to be. I will improve my looks. I will become desirable. I will build a body that can elicit desire from women, that can elicit attraction. I will work towards the aim of being valued by women in the way that I want to be valued. I'm working towards making connections that feel meaningful to me specifically, that feel real to me, that I find fulfilling. And it's not about what anyone else wants. Obviously, every advice person tells me, you have to want this, you have to want this type of girl, this type of relationship. You don't want this, you don't want that. And no, I want what I want, and I know what I want. And it is about what I want. Or, of course, all these advice people, they will get salty about that, and they want to degrade me. And, I'm just going to keep shutting people out. Like, if I have to purge every last person who claims to be on my side or who talks to me, if in the end there's nobody left, well, okay then. I'm just going to distance myself further from all of these people. It has not been a smooth ride, and I am not where I'd want to be, but I am still going. There's always a problem I'm trying to solve, something preventing gains. And I always wonder, maybe after this I'll see gains, maybe things will start to work, and yet I'm in the same position all the time. There's always something, it never ends, but eventually I'll get there. There is no going back now. I am fully dedicated to the pursuit of gym maxing. Actually, let's just remove the maxing terms because I'm not associated with looks maxing people. I don't believe in looks maxing. I'm trying to improve my looks and not sit around doing nothing like those looks maxers who just want me to give up. I cannot imagine giving up. Maybe after a few years, maybe earlier if a job or a severe injury stops me. But I want to see this through to the end. I have one life to live, and when you get to my age, you start to really accept your mortality. Maybe I didn't have the maturity to value my time earlier, but at least now I know that I want to live, and I don't want to rot. I want to use what life I have left, what youth I have left, and generate experiences. I do not want to get to my deathbed with nothing, having not had anything. And even if I fail when I'm older, I want to be able to say, at least I tried. I made some sacrifices for fitness, for the gym, and I'm all about whatever it takes now. That's the slogan associated with those who are no longer natty. To me, it doesn't mean recklessness or doing things that don't make sense or don't have any benefit, but I am willing to go further than a lot of people would. Like, I know Rich Piana was saying, when he was talking about whatever it takes, he was talking about doing cardio in the off season and these sorts of things, but like, that's not necessarily an efficient path, for me at least. Maybe if you're some IFBB pro, like, there's those sorts of things where they're just not really a logical path. You know, I'm not going to do things that are unreasonable, that don't have any benefit. But I am going further. Like, most people would not be crashing their hormones to try and make gains without losing all their hair. Like, most people are not going to go to the gym 5 or 6 days a week. Most people are not going to put in this work. And obviously, if you do put in the work, like when I did my cut, people called me a moron because they weren't willing to put in the work. And look, obviously, yeah, I know people are still saying that I'm not trying, that I'm not putting anything. You know, whatever. I don't care. And, you know, can I truly say that I truly embody that phrase, whatever it takes? Not really. Nobody can truly say it. But it's a significant change in mentality when before I wouldn't be willing to take a lot of these steps. I'm not like I was before, rotting and letting time pass by. I'm actually doing something. I'm pushing the gas pedal and I am not stopping. I am relentless. I will not let go of this dream. I will secure the objective. I don't care how many people are against me, how many people think this is unrealistic, how many people want me to give up. You know, I'm going to find a girl. I will become desirable, and I'm 30 now. I have a few short years to do this. Gotta get this done by my mid-30s, maybe. Like, gotta get this done before I become too old for the mainstream dating market. And then you get to where all of these older women are, like, really picky about stuff like being super tall or wide or super masculine, and it's very, very difficult to try and impress those old women, even though they're less attractive. It's going to be more difficult for me, so I know that I have to get things done. I have one shot at making this work. I have to get things right in this time period. I do have clarity on what I want in life, and I'm not going to give up on my dreams. I'm over a year into this journey now, going to the gym, trying to build muscle, and it's tough. How am I even keeping on going when it's so hard to make any progress at all? There's no other choice, you know. There's nothing left back at where I was. There is nothing left but darkness, but loneliness, but sadness, and I have to keep pushing forward. Yeah, everyone is against me, but I will become desirable. I am truly, truly alone. I am truly alone, and I do not want to live anymore. I'm still here. I have had enough of life, but what are you gonna do? You know, you just have to keep on going. It is devastating being well over a year in, thinking, where's the revenge body? Where's all that? No, I'm here. I'm skinny fat, and the only difference is that actually my body fat is a bit higher than before, and my face is a bit bloated because I'm bulking, and I feel devastated. People at the gym are like, "Oh, you're getting big." I look in the mirror and I think I look exactly the same, except the definition is going, and I have a big belly now. This is a painful journey. This is a dark journey. I am not happy, of course. Do I feel any better? No. I don't feel happier. Of course I feel worse. Of course I feel only sadness. It is not an optimistic. It is suffering, and it will be suffering. It will take time to get anywhere, and I'm continuing because I will not give up, no matter what people think. I am going to build the muscle. I will build the best body. I must fight through the darkness. I must become something. I must get through this. I will not stop, no matter what. This is desperation, this is recklessness, because there is nothing left. And that is why I am dedicating a substantial portion of my life to trying to improve my looks. I will get there, and that's all. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, whatever, comment. See you guys.